Nansia abo mema etiefo nyina ajo mama kwaba ba TV XYZ Power FM ana fe Radio XYZ so ebra so ensama yansaka oman Ghana mu semufo aboabo na so no tokro gen ade ama yede ebra mu ensam no aya ensima course so oman Ghana heya Kasiebo wutie no e TV XYZ Power FM no na esan so anam radio stations ahodo bi so e wo oman Ghana mu Volta Power e ho Global FM ho Sharp FM e Takra den Soma wankankwanta Boom FM awo jase kan jenyame awo sampa nanom wa forgot so what's on radio wala mele saso ana KFM kpaza Ingligi FM Bole Rich FM wo asen for so Trinity awo bogo so saso ana high radio bechem oti radio awo dambai wempan sampa wonde FM awo aya dam pusiga saso ana bono FM wo sunyane Loud Silent Television ekutemu awo nkran ana fe America memu saso ana Sunset FM was yo so Nyansapo FM awo shama so munyina Kasiebo no omukutemi kopemu awo nkrofo aman so a obetia bi awo Apple State FM awo Virginia USA tune in aya Power 979 Daisy Radio awo li Adamfo awo Parigi Live awo UK OPD wo UK ana fe my XYZ online.com kasietie bi aho uko Facebook so aya Power 979 YouTube aya XYZ Broadcasting nefe chese Radio XYZ enso no obetie bi awo Facebook no eso momodian so betie nsem ne bi na wa share now from so no etie bi na wa kire wadwene awo Kasiebo no emu ensema yade ebrem Kasiebo emu no ebi anise Ghana mampanyi apawo aya National Education Forum hontama ombehya sebu nkompo ewro masuemu aresenye fana sintowo he ana yensiesie na honsem obeti Kasiebo yi emu.
Well, educational forum lunch na sia so what the chaupa akwa ede ama eye Christian leaders for nyina se invitation no entimi ambantem.
Sanso anakopiemu awo Ghana Education Service nso a omchirem se nipa ya form nanso omudin eni payroll so no omudin no egu nchen kakra se yi omo esi nchane atobo ebrepam no ya sanso mama kwenya abeya dwuma ade asom Ghana.
Ene Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama edikre ni asset nyina menam somewhere kokobo ma government appointee nyina se enkosi se March 31st no obia edikre nya saade ahwiebe na opake oniema akofie.
Saso ana oswafo ohwe afisam so enso ade atodwa na wachem so hubehia se Ghana nyina no yebenya asomdwei aboa gina so ade aprempuntuo
se de cholera yade na tiate se ewo my Ghana munam so oswafo a wahwe apomde ho nsam so abekasa edin sembebre na atodwa nsem wei yebewura mu na yehuni epie free mu aba.
Owura Samson ahi ade atodwa na wachirem se beye na se manfo de se ekrannuama ene ade betimi ayeniye bibia kwa mono no ekotonti no obenya se betimi anya hihye beboa na ekai akuafo achiye awasa kwanya no eso
afarefo a womo ewo abra asebu kwa Michael Semensi no mususu se premise for la wadidi dwuma no eyade ho ayeden ama womo yie pa
wene nsahudo bi ana yaboaboa no se no nsia Kasiebo yade ababesomu awo kasefidie so yade ndase amanyumeku ahodo asuase a yababesomu yi ebi aye Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center saso ana Solar Natural Clinic eka ho bi Power Specialist Herbal Hospital arafe Edu Herbal Clinic eso eka akasie no yade ababesomu yemfasi da PhD no bi Let's Talk Educational Consult saso ana Sabaj Herbal Center ekutiemu Ostek Real Estate eso sebra na beton sasepa Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules eso ebu echidom 3P garlic mixture eso akaubia Kasiebo siemu de denden na yade ababesomo yemfasi den bi Little George Health Shop Table 25 eho na ewo efe ayahaksa mixture ne the capsules so all satatahwe dura eso nya binu ebebo apa yemfasi den bi Ruta natural product wey ene nyumeku awdro esiemu akasie ya bobo ni nyina no na yade ababesomo nya de pene abasuma nyume no ayeme akuya krantema ana afei
nana ajwa kwachwa
efe yabase ni die ma na magibra na nsam matie na ma kire madwen so awo ho ede ama ombrabeko Facebook no so power 979 and I say radio XYZ oko Facebook abehu na watimi akyerɛ wadwene ɛwɔ ne nyinaa so ho efe ya sha se na yakɔ ɛyɛ ensɛm no mu a na se ɛnɛ de dua ya no Ghana mampanyi ɔsi ade yɛ ɛka ne din ho de se ɔhyɛba odiso esansensem ɔkaayɛ ansa Ghana fo bɛhwɛ so ato aba ɛde amane ne nyinaa no ɔyɛ ne maako ɛde aboa ɛde agyina so asan so ahyehyɛ man no ayɛkyerɛ ne yie biom na yakɔenim yɛ nyina kae sɛ ɔka sɛ sɛ ɔba ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ Ghana homasua no ɛnɛ sɛ deɛ ayɛ bisi basa school no akɔyɛ tɔtotɔto titiri kura ne senior high school no ɛne deɛ agye gu kura akɔyɛkɔ school na wɔtwe pɛpɛpɛ no ɔbɛfia bɛdi bosome mmiɛnsa na wasan so ati fie saa ɛmboa ɛne nti ɔhyɛ bɔ so ɔbɛhwɛ na wɔpaw ɛyɛ committee a ɛbɛtena sɛ na bu nkɔmpɔn ayɛhyɛhyɛ homasua sinto ɛwɔ mu no agye nkurɔfoɔ adwene sɛ he ɛna yɛmfamfa na yɛ senior high no nko anamom no fiti ɛyɛ nkwadaa ntɔtɔfoɔ mu nyinaa no ɔmo yɛ ne saa ɛtumi ade aboa ampɛne ampa ne nuane ampɛnti Ghana mampanyi owura John Dramani Mahama ɛnɛyi wahyɛ ɛyɛ baasunku no sɛ ɔmo nhwɛ na saa dwumadie no ɔyɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ne yie mboa na Ghana homasua ntimi ɛnkɔ ne nima ɛsɛ ɛyɛ framantem hɔ ɛna saa dwumadie nyina ɛtimi ɛkɔɔ so na sɛdeɛ forum no nsɛm ɛkɔɛ no moma yɛnhwɛ nsɛm no ebi.
The National Consultative Forum on Education is a platform to bring all stakeholders to the table: governments, policymakers, teachers, students, parents, traditional leaders, religious leaders, political party representatives, development partners, and all members of civil society. We are here because we recognize that the task of reimagining Ghana's education system is not one that any single entity can do alone. Education reform is a shared responsibility. It is a collective journey that requires all voices, all perspectives, and all hands on deck. This consultative process, I believe, will bring out the best solutions born out of dialogue, partnership, and mutual understanding to deal with our current and future challenges. Our goal today is to engage in an honest and productive discussion about the current state of education in Ghana, to diagnose the challenges and craft a bold and actionable roadmap for reform. Togbi Chairman, the current challenges facing our educational system require strategic priorities, fresh solutions derived from objective and non-partisan interrogation of issues, and a renewed sense of urgency. The moment to act together is here and now. And we must use this forum to answer critical questions such as, how do we ensure that every child in Ghana receives quality education?
Na wei ane nsɛma yɛwura mampanyi owura John Dramani Mahama ɛnso ɛde atudwa sɛ wei no ayɛ adeɛ ɔmo hwɛ sɛ ɛnsɛ bi a fanfa bi ɛna ɔmo kɔ namom no nia ɔmanfo no ɛbɛkyerɛ ɔmo adwene ɔmo wo nyina no ɔmbɛboaboa no ɛde ayɛ adwuma na Ghana etimi akɔ anim homasua papa kwan so ɛno so deɛ ɔkaayɛ ebinie.
This moment marks a significant step in fulfilling one of the commitments of our 120-day social contract with the good people of Ghana, a commitment to build consensus on the urgent and necessary reforms needed to reset our education sector. Education is not just a tool for personal development, it is the bedrock upon which the progress and prosperity of any nation rests. It defines the present and determines the future of our country. Education must remain a tool for empowerment, equality, and transformation in Ghana. It is also an important instrument for social mobility. It must inspire hope and deliver opportunity for all, whether you're born in Accra or the most remotest part of our nation. We recognize that the education system we inherited has not kept pace with the needs of 21st century society and the fourth industrial revolution. As the world evolves, so must our education system, because what worked in the past no longer suffices for the challenges and opportunities of today and tomorrow. It is this realization that has brought us together here today, united in our belief that education reform is just not an option, but a necessity, regardless of where they are born or live.
na wei ane nsama Ghana Mampanyora John Dramani Mahama ade to dwa ena dwumadi omu ye no framantemu a ye beto to adwere ade ahwe na aye humasian nsam so no yetimi abo ne pomapa ade aboa Ghana se aye nkanko na enam sansam nti be kwa no so na ye ne Dr. Julius Carter atwenkomo na ye busa ne se na dwumadi no hu ne sai aye no kwan so a se bia ye be frefre ne ye bisa adwene na ye de aboa humasian na opanyi Carter so timinka memo adwo amu akwaba ba TV ISYZ ne Power FM so enanwumire. Hello Dr. Carter. Dr. Julius Carter mpacho timinka. Yo ya bomoden amsa homa no endim boy apase ensa kana brepam no ya ne no ba twenkomo na yabusa e wo se je mpanyimfo nimdefo adwene e wo sansem ho na we se na se de dwuade no kwai no sa na wo se okono ogidie se sa aya committee ana se ya pom so monhwe humasiansem no ebetimi aboa na sempo no e wo se ekon dada na se ensa kana brepam no ya ne ba twenkomo agene nimde e wo sansem yi ho.
Yagusua ejinamu ewo fragmentamo eye education eye forum launcher ekoso no emune no ena eye Christian Council of Ghana womo ene Ghana Catholic Bishop Conference for edikrata tente babonti na womo chese se dwumadi asusei ekoso na krata bia mfiri asoye na mba wonho anton sanfra mo entwe ye nuntu edikrata tente babonti na chese woda na dise enema ankoye na dwumadi no ase ena Ghana mampanyi eye John Dramani Mahama ede chaupa emuoden ekwo ede ama eye Christian Council yi efise ye hwe my Ghana mu a education bebre wo my Ghana mu no eye ensori ahodo na wo mo ebiebie eye sa school yi entina hu behia senkrata bekọ won ho se invite na aboa ama won so ade wonim de ene won adwene aba beka ho ebi na yenkotie mampanyi apologize awode ma wo mo no ebi
Ghana Mampany.
Sincerest apologies on behalf of the planning committee of the forum to our stakeholders of the faith-based organizations for the unpardonable omission committed in your delayed invitation to this forum.
Na achasa we aninsama Ghana Mampanyora John Dramani Mahama pebi Ghana Mampanya so wa hobrase odibu amane manfo kansam na se bi ono hu se de ko na sentempa watimi akasa na wasiesi nyanko amane so na yane Dr. Julius Carter enhwe nkomo onimde pa ebaska semu ntutu ya sanso ana se oye facilitator ema aye forum no yanko so na yane nhwe nkomo se na dwumadie no ekosen opanyi kasa so otimi nka mo adwo emo akwaba. Hello, Dr. Carter mpacho mo adwo.
Yo, master.
Yo, na yo, me pacho na dwumadie no sade ekwae no bono tofa kakra famaye na yensam busa se sade ekọ no sa na wo se ade humasuan hye no efa so na atimi aboa yana.
Please question again. The National Education Forum and
National Education Forum ekwaso na honkomo na ye ne wotwetwe na ye busa se sade adwumadie na kwai no muhu ne san.
Yeah, because who said within the 120 days Papa President Dr. Mahama at times is actually emphasizing the efficiency of the gap and proactiveness to issue a minor queen. There was education, there was creation of assets.
Yo, Rakata. Yo, me pacho na me busa se samankasa mo hwe atese committee no adwuma yade amamu no mahu sintobi awose etimi sietie awo humasuan hye no emu ana.
Yes, the committee idea is to come out with a good policy in terms of evidence in decision making, in terms of education financing, in terms of regulation, accountability, and governance, structure of education, and then provision of infrastructure to adequately fit the gaps in the infrastructure provision. And also, there will be a final preliminary section tomorrow where all the various committees that are mentioned now on this subject will come out with adequate and enough policy and facts that will bridge the gap between the poor and the rich in terms of education, in terms of disability, and those who are having ability. There will be a concession from that for the disability people also to have an equal benefit of education. So when the president he emphasized that a traceable distribution of educational facilities in terms of teacher to school equity, children to school equity, finances to school equity, and all other measures that are needed from parent teachers associations, stakeholders, to holistically deal with the issue. And this is one very important national assignment that carries weight. And you can see the euphoria is so much up to the task that the president has given to the Ministry of Education as far as Minister for Education is concerned, Honorable Haruna.
Yo ora kata mamusa senti wo hwe sadia forum ni committee no omadwuma no ebekona ebetimi amanye je se needed resource ebetimi improve upon Ghana education system na.
Oh, Mr. The way you feel, if the way I want to committees look up for, and then the particular, and I obia only or you were finance, former finance ministers, you were directors of education, you were teachers, headmistresses, headmasters, you were retired officers from the Ministry of Education, from all the sectors. What matters to make education concrete? Directors of NACA, directors of NACIA, every topic and very concerned with this sector as a stakeholder. Even the private sector, NGOs, civil society organizations, and it gives me another stage in changing the paradigm shift of education of this country. And I tell you, even though the work is not done fully yet, but I believe that there's going to be a growth that will bring back industry stronger, bring back socio-economic life stronger, bring back moral life of the people of this country, children, men and women, very, very strong. And we also believe that by the course of the 4 years, another mandate will be given to end. I tell you.
Enti ne kura no Ghana for enhwe anim se ebreben na committee no adwuma no mode beba awieye na yehu se mo hye bribi ase e de pagya homasua.
Mr. The way adwuma no Christian point. In fact, the input alone, the healing power of the intuitiveness and intellectual contribution mehu ahano enya grow ebe ma yakọ enim power.
Yo ora Julius Kata ebreninti ya do besi nyame ya do na bibifofro bia si akira ya beba na ya no so atwe nkomo esanse sadia committee no kasa fa no na se madwuma de anim se anche bia no nyoma be dada na kwamu ye e de aboa ye da spi so nya abre na woni ye so ekasa ye ani amuti aya Dr. Julius Kata se aya forum ene course no odimu akote papa saso na osanso aya economist onimde e wo Ghana sikasemu na na dwumadi course wo fra mantem no ene wa kire na adwe se wo hwe se enya bia Ghana mampanyi owura John Dramani Mahama ono nko ni tirimu ene ode besiesio me na mom no enimdefo nimde e wo masiemu ene se wato nsadia from enei ombehwe ahu se sukusam no yemfa mfani fanfa nko benkum yentoto ne san ahihye ne san na yemfa ngina ye honsam ena moteye e wo Kasiebo no emunom yeto aso na yakwanim na yadaso e wo education ahonsam so emum Ghana Education Service adi atudwa na wachirem se nipa bi ofa wo na anu ye se recruitment ekoso enam bibinti no se yatwesa nkrofo no appointment no edi asensan kura se enam payroll nsensem ti no se payroll no omudin enya enkoso ye efe na nke bia ya form na ebe toto ma no ahyehye no se bia payroll no yedom koguso na efe abana gya tum se ye ti omoka eye bosom sadia Ghana abayadwumani bianom yetimi atua ne ka no na omkirem se we no eye decision a aban no eteki so person to no no hwe sense payroll na ye kase yankasa no sadia so choki a niama enkoso ye omunom awo so omto ombo na omtimi ahwehwe no mu ankasa ye na etimi aba na ohwe sansim aba bontin statement a omo adebaye na se acting director general Emma Ghana Education Service owura anaso benfo ena Skofi Davis onom ena nsa ehyasia a watwere edi akoma mpanyimfo a ehwe homesiansem nyina so ewo mantem ahodo mu sa so ena municipal and metropolitan ne nyina di bia akoma mu so mo hwe na je se eye nioma ahodo mu ntwintwan so na entimi emboa enya boa payo anase sabi anytime anase obi ani ena ese obi na mumu ayade eso mo hwe aboa se be na Ghana yemfa kwatikwan bi so ensesa nkrofo din kogu se de nei yebete no se bia national service mu yaso din bobrodo ntwo bebrebe pa so twunyi adi akogu so no omo to omo na so bi mfo bi din enko chebe bi nko gi sika ntini nyina yade a omo to omo bo na omo di ahwe se bia ne ba de oye na se biripem no yasan be fo mu nyina kwanya ba yade omo ahwe san so mu nyina Ghana fo obi asefata so ya adwuma eni nti omo to omo bo na omo ne san so na etimi abo nti we ne nsema se eye Ghana Education Service no panyin kwankyerefo ohwe akire ede ababetu dwase nti animanim ya mesrewa monto mo bo biripem no yabesan afremu nyina biom
ye toa ensam so dia na ye koye chibiem na yakofra mantem no emu eye education forum lunch ekoso enei enam so amagana mampanyin eye John Dramani Mahama de chawpe mu aden de ma Christian Council of Ghana na afi so eye Ghana Catholic eye Bishop Conference for krata tinti ode ba abonti ni nyina efa invitation ho senkaya ankoye nei wode chawpa ama wo mo yentie ne nsama wo kan ye no ebi.
But first let me express my sincerest apologies on behalf of the planning committee of the forum to our stakeholders of the faith-based organizations for the unpardonable omission committed in your delayed invitation to this forum. I am aware that the omission was very speedily remedied, but you still deserve an unqualified apology for this oversight. And since you are the purveyors of God's mercy on earth, I'm sure that you are forgiving us. Thank you very much. And we know you are important stakeholders because you own some of the schools. And so this educational forum is important to see how we carry everybody together.
Now, just Ghana mampanyin John Dramani Mahama and Yakotine now the chopper Emma a Christian Council for efa invitation anko yes banu suku huns and kayadia and sorry who do be my Ghana na yadia wo mo suku adan paint na jobere say invitation no entimi amano entem so ni nyina mu no wo mo ekopie mu ase to adwene eboaye amadwumedie no etimi aye kama na ye toa yen asam no eso ana yede ani echiremu ewo mampanyini atenaye ene nhyiamudie bi ekoso ana etitiri ne ani tin bebre na ena na ewo nhyiamudie na se ni nyina ene se ewo my Ghana mu no emra ewo honom uye mampanyin ana se ubedi dibire bia wo my Ghana mu dia ansa na yede dibire na ebe ma wo no ejapade bia wo bia no ewo se ukuchire ni nyina de gu nkrata so na edukopie mu ewo auditor general aso ye no tie nei Ghana mampanyin ene auditor general edi ehyiamu ama wadi kra no asset ama wadi kokobo emu oden akọ edi ama na pointifo nyina se wo ma wo mu fitine ekosi match bo so me ne de to so aduasa baako se wo mu nso endi kra wo mu de anya saa de a wo be se nkuku ne won saka akofie.
I was just looking at the statute on Assets Declaration, and under Article 286 of the 1992 Constitution, it names the President, the Vice President, Ministers and Deputy Ministers, Members of Parliament, and judges. And then again under Act 550, Public Office Holders Declaration of Assets, it includes public officers, including those in the civil service, public corporations, and statutory boards. Then it also includes chief executives of all public corporations. It includes district chief executives, and then members of the Council of State. I've taken this step of presenting these forms publicly as a way of injecting some openness and transparency into the process of assets declaration. I've always maintained that while it is all well and good to punish corruption, a more effective way of addressing the canker is preventing it from occurring in the first place. I honestly believe that if properly curated and enforced, the assets declaration process can become a sustainable tool for tackling corruption. Corruption by nature is insidious and thrives under the cover of darkness. The more light that is shown on it, the more likely that it will be fought successfully. I've also taken this step to send an unmistakable signal to all public office holders, especially those that I have appointed, that I take the declaration of assets very seriously and expect full compliance from them. I've asked the Chief of Staff to send word to all appointees to ensure that they declare their assets by the end of the first quarter of this year, that is by 31st March 2025. I wish to stress that any appointee failing to meet this deadline would face severe sanctions, not excluding removal from office. Even as we strive to hold past government officials accountable for their stewardship, I deem it even more imperative to enforce anti-corruption among our present public office holders.
Na chese Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama eni ekokotie ne no na enumu ena Auditor General eye Mr Johnson ekuamua esiedu wono ne nsaka nkrata ne wieye na odi tudwase nkrata ne nsakan wo behwe na waye nhwehwemu mapa ewo ho se de be ya enhunumu ene pepeye bibia ebede edi kama.
We receive your form, just like His Excellency has done. You don't seal it. We are going to open it to see exactly what entries you have made. But when we are looking at it, what we are looking at is whether you have not left any blank spaces, whether you have not left your bank balances. Some may list all the banks that they have, but there will be no balances at it, and we will call you to come and redo it. That's the extent to which we do this. If you say you have 10 bank accounts and you bring it to us, how are we to be sure that indeed it is only 10 bank accounts that you have? If you say you have 2 buildings, what can we do to ensure that it is exactly the 2 buildings that you have? So reviewing the Constitution, as His Excellency has said, I think it's a very, very important issue that we have to take seriously. And we also support the publishing. If you submit your assets and declaration forms, we should be able to publish it freely. And the time that you are leaving office too, we will publish it to see the changes that have happened ever since you started the new office.
na chese Mr. Johnson Ekuamwa Esiedu Auditor General wono ene kokotie ne nsankan ya wode tudwa ewo Jubilee House wa bra na mampanyi declare ne asset ene
enche bia na Ghana nyina no yebomode atumba na yeyi anemsifo mantam ahodo ni nyina mu so mombra mbabua Ghana mampanyi yewra John Dramani Mahama na so muntunofo inti Council of State Jumadie no ene yenya ne ntese mampanyi ginemu a ohwe ne face omo so afne masese omeye dwumaden ede aboa oman Ghana nkanko yenko na yentie nsam sadia eko na yemfa emamo.
It is not a turn of the Honorable Mohammed.
Na achese weno aye dwumadia ekoso se Ghana for omoje pene na emam kwane womo assembly members enso akoto aba ayi omso mombra embeye anemsifo awo mantam ahodo nyina mum enta Ghana mampanyoro John Dramani Mahama echi na se Council of State Jumadie no ene no ende se de omudwumadie nyina no yeso omu in na fia china kono omasha ase aye adwumade bintimi kase no se oba aye power te se aye Facebook page wa obehu dia ekosa so ene se aye XYZ broadcasting ni nyina so se adwumade ne ekoso bi ene ekofa adebramu na se ni nyina so nyame admo china ho sam no ye bete no do na ewo aye kasafidie eso ye twansam no so na yakoyenim ye konsam fufuro mu enei osofo ya pa no se onhwe efisam eso owura aye muntaka Mubarak etu anan eko aye police council mpanyimfo nchen mekire se aye IGP na fe police service board okoda ne ho di sonko edi chiomo na se no anadwumadie no ono mabeye okoda ne ho di edi momo na ne nkase mu ana okirem se ne no obeye adwumaden pa di aboa adwuma mabeye na yadze a omdi amayo sembia be wura police adwumakuo mu osanso obomo baso ensam se de ekwa no yekutire egu amaso yentie nsam no ebi. Oswafo ohwe afisam so owura Muntaka Mohammed adi atudwa se Ghana Police Service bekoso ayadwumaden adi aboesa ne sa abanwe no behwe se nya dia amyosem bia bewurawura mu omfa amyosam amamba tete Ghana Police Service adwumayefo na omonya kwan ayadwuma sadia ese efata odi sansem atudwa ene wombra oba anan eko Ghana Police Service mpanyimfo nan so ekoda ne ho adi kirom so ono ene apa no so oswafo a obehwe efisam esom na ne nkasem okirem se Ghana mampanyi owura John Dramani Mahama bedio betimi bia ade epegyaw Ghana Police Service adwuma no emu titiru ene mantam ahodo no obehwe abiebie na nkwaba mu na dodo nso anya bi aye osanso ahye bose ene omabe nia wosa ba no ye epegyaw na Ghana Police Service etimi ayi omadwuma asumdwe mu no omben papa ade abo omontie ti obi afa wudi so anasempo no. The
NDC government, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is committed to improving the peace and security in the country. And we believe that the Ghana Police Service is a critical partner in achieving this goal. Ladies and gentlemen, as stated in the NDC manifesto, government has comprehensive plan to critically review the entire national security architecture and comprehensively implement reform to ensure professionalism. These reforms would primarily focus on equipping all the security agencies to effectively execute their mandate towards ensuring well-being, personal safety, and the security in the country.
Nanu si yepe na IGP Owura George Ekufu Dampare enso ebo anobase ombeye adwumaden pa ade aboa sadia da omoye no sabepepe enombeye ade aboa sebe ne se adwuma yade amomo omemu ni nyina ade ahye omonsa no ombeye na etimi aboa.
On behalf of the entirety of the Ghana Police Service, that we are committed as an institution mandated with the responsibility of maintaining law and order to continue to undertake our constitutional mandate in a manner that will continue to keep this country at peace with itself.
na wei anensem na ekọ so ewo eye a police for no akachia womro Muntaka Muhammad Mubarak eskanedi ho ekọ omonan so ne omo ekodi nkomo ewo na dwuma obehyaase anase wahyaase eye no emu Yenramu ewo apomode eho ensemu osofo wono no hwa apomode ho nsam so eye no nyamfo kwabena minta kando nene wakopie mo mrahye bedwafie mu de nsem bebra koto dwa ne nsem ni nyina efa cholera yade a chese ama ne home ne so ewo my Ghana mu wo kire mu se abosome beye enum nie na eno eye October abosome no ewo afimpinu ne aduanu nan mu ena yade eyi ni ti ewo Adan West mensini mu ewo nkrapompuni mantam hanom sei nanso enedie ye yade ne pompon so baby edura atre na hyem akomantam ahodo bebremu a enne cases ahodo a kyerese ya recordo ewo cholera yade yi eho no eye 6145 cases a emu 719 ena kyerese wo mo ewo cholera yade no ebi na nam so ama emu aduanan enkono ato na nanom ewo nsie do yentie ne nsenka ye efa yade yi eho ebi.
The Speaker, as of 13th February 2025, we have recorded 6,145 cases, 719 confirmed cases, and unfortunately 49 deaths. In all, five regions have reported cases since the outbreak began. These are Greater Accra, Central, Western, Ashanti, and Eastern regions. Mr. Speaker, it is worth noting that the situation is improving, with active cases now concentrated in high-risk areas, is further contributing to this positive trend. Mr. Speaker, please permit me to now highlight the measures that have been taken to respond to this outbreak in order to bring it under control. In doing this, I must add, Mr. Speaker, that the response to cholera is multi-sectorial. The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with various partners, has comprehensive response plan in motion. The actions are as follows. Coordination. We have activated regional and district public health emergency committees in all affected regions to ensure a coordinated response. Surveillance. We have heightened surveillance in all districts with active community case search and contact tracing to identify and manage case promptly.
Now, Chelsea was so far a shop homode and one Samso, when you're for Quabramita Kando, and a name Nashabedrum, watch church and same was also to us. Yadia for Francois Unitia, and no, a young Framemu Yadia, I no cases Bako, any Yarecordo, Ewa Ghana has say.
I appear before you today to brief you and the people of Ghana on the ongoing outbreaks of cholera and meningitis, and more importantly, provide an update on measures being taken by government to contain the spread of these diseases. Mr. Speaker, as you are aware, Ghana is currently facing outbreaks of cholera and meningitis. Additionally, a single case of human metapneumovirus has also been detected in the country. Before I go further, Mr. Speaker, I want to express my sincere gratitude to all our health workers for their unwavering dedication and resilience. In the past week, I had the privilege to interact with healthcare workers in health facilities and communities in the Upper West, Greater Accra, and Central regions. Their tireless efforts on the front lines of these outbreaks are truly commendable, and we as a nation are deeply indebted to them.
Now, Chelsea, yadia for fra, unity, a human metapneumovirus, and yet say opinino, Edimun Senkaye, Tujana, yes, se upia bontia. Na waya sheye efise sedi omuchiremuno yade no ehun eye pa yantu aso na yamfa nasia ama aboafo asuemu akasiebo yi enu nti yetimi wetina ha ade Abraham yade aseda ama Solak Natural Clinic me pacho yayaresabia a doctor fo anim de akwantete wi asuapon bi na se ho enom ye adwuma omsanso ewo mfidie enim fam enim hamba se odu yade bia no omhwe atuase ade ama wo ebia wodie aye awo ho nsensam ana kidney ho nsam ene atochima ewo ni padua no emu ana sempo no liver no nsam ne nyina wo se bra no behwawo na ho atimi aton na fu bi pe obeti yare no kra ade ama wo
wonkre heya me pacho ko memle omo be Harvard Senior High School enti ko no show na ho ento ye pa from 0553 932 631 0553 932 631 na woni ete so monka so monboa na ho so ento ye yamfa se de bi emma Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center. Me pacho no so it is a prostate unsensem be mo nya mfrihye duanan ekono e wo so mo ni ba ho so na se bre no wonan eye ntienti akọ no mo check prostate no ade ma sebeye na se nkofa roba hye bia dadwene emma mbeto so me pacho sexual weakness ya wo unsensem hypertension diabetes sciatica ya die ya se nei abetete nkrofo ni nyina kọ Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center mo hwe e se etu na mo ade ma na sempono stroke and dental and unsensem and I say how ni nyina kwa meboa me pacho branches bebre ewo omanga ne mum me pacho do adenta barrier omoni police station no edi animhwe sanso na AESL building no mum ewo Ghana Highway Authority obehu omo ewo ho sanso na say eye ajekojo omoni school for the deaf na edi animhwe kumase enso omo ahene makokoben omo ben te say eye ahene makokoben wa from ewo 0244 068 447 na say how bia wonko no mumbuao na ho ento ye pa yemfa accident bi so emma Ruta natural product me pacho se malaria na how wontimi endidi de bia award we bosa modern so benya Ruta mixture na wotimi anonom na nsiete ni padua no kama emfa emam Ruta titanic no typhoid fever dro unum bi pesa ho so beto uyo bi esa waye kase moro so wafu aduwanim je se oje ho anje de bia wa bre yare nko a mesra wa modern so benya Ruta live no anum essence we boost immune system no de ama obenya bia to obia to ndro bia omanga ne mum so open dudu ma na bibi kire wadwene ho a fra 0244 503443 0244 503443 na onyo monkasa na se dudu bia penso no yemfa embro odofo wodie eye ulcer stomach ulcer amanfo didita from nse wode ontimi ndibi esanse mekoto yema na se hu dwan wankasa ye ulcer na edi hunya anam sai so me bia te se wo so tia na ete wonum anya wode te se nyema nkoyi wafu aye kapu me pacho hia hacksaw mixture na ne capsules no timi anu na siesie wo na aboa te so haw no so edi afio amao ana sempo se bia ohwa na se modern ntimi ndi afurisa ye ulcer na etete wo sa no pe adupapa binom na ho ento benya bia to ndro nyina sane se Food and Drugs Authority age ade atumu nte bia to ndro bia no benya bi no ato na timi aboa wo me pacho se so pese ogibi na aton a obetimi afre 0240 238 310 0240 238 310 na se aye hasa mixture ne capsules no won so nsaka bia nonom na etimi aboa me pacho Ghana mama se dura wo ma ya Food and Drugs Authority age atum nyina no ope bi ato aye tema community 5 eho na wo so do oni kire mesrewa aye Little George Head Shop ewo tema community 5 se aye PV obi runabout any presby asod hanu ntemho na obehu omo me pacho abamba no benya nyina bi ato ewo ho aye kwa mixture anase kwa plus mixture Dominion powder Mr. Kill sanso anandro hodoa vitamins wo minerals ana fe aye herbs ni nyina foreign ni local obenya ni nyina bi ato ho sanso anam the healthy juice se bit se aye cranberry carrot ana fe de kaka mebre na turmeric ni ade ni nyina amudi bia ba so nya bino no a eno so aboa ye pa ya de hodoa tata nyina du ho no mpahu aduro ma nanom na so ho ento ye pa tema Community 5 PV or been runabout any price we are sold hand in tempo and I saw Moshe fresh 0243 140213 0243 140213 na se dudu bi apeno omo fa embro saso ana 3p garlic mixture me pacho no so ayadro papa na meka we say piwak natural health and ayadro kamei ade abedwaman so a unya binu no ababo ye pa me pacho say ebia na honam nyina ya we are carpenter we mason we are adwumaden e wo so konso na so wonam na say ya mbra na hia 3p garlic mixture na timi asiesie waposo nan aititriti wo say nanse na mbusasa ananse oye dampare na obechew me pacho da bi wo Kasiebo so anase bi ogu nso ntentem ojo nso ntentem sema na wakodwo nso nyina no eyade se emboa nonom 3p galc mixture ne bi na ensiesie ni padua no emfa maw na se duro benya biato o bi eton aduro bia o man ganemu for 0248 928 824 0248 928 824 na se duro no be wo bia no fra ye de webro na so nunum ehun sede te ebesiesie o kama na etimi aboa yie ma me fast de ne bi Emma Ostek Real Estate me pachom dom ton sase ho ene asase bi wo koto a ehu nipa be 1000 ye ton ma we ni ton ma we na se manso bebire na me pacho wo pe wasum dwe ya sim pam ko Ostek Real Estate ho na ko pe ensase papa ni bi ensase ho jo ensase ase ya chechem dada enyiram kane ani ade nyina ho dada na se wo so fesi udan ne boss wo fam entu du ho na ko pe sase ni bi omo ensase ni bi ewo dodowa efe ayukuma asabi doyum afienya dowonya shahels ho nyina omo nsase ho atisa ho dwopa konom no yan hyehye na nso atimi anya asase da bia na usika baje na do ma fiewura wo so me fiewura bi ko na se Ostek Real Estate for embo na je asase kakra bi na nso atimi asidane bi fra 0244 684 069 0244 684 069 na isa woso no omotimi aboa na nsa kan asase mapa ebetimi aboa ye pa yan fast dani bi Spanish Gallup mission ne capsules me pa cho yo bi atatra se na onan ase atatai papa pa yenya semkuma na Fenso Johnson tentem waye Kasiebo so odofo ko afichira na ese wanu dem kwe enya semkuma de bia hyehye dem saa osum bia be hye dem srew se bia sabio se bia wanum so na mpampa bi ewo ne nyina kwa mehwe na ese omotimi unum adura bia ebe so haw na afiwo ade amaw enya na kuranti entina to sosore na ko bia omto ndro nyina nkran be bia benya bia to fresh 02 success 144 111 02 success 114 111 na se Spanish Gallup mission na ne capsules no numbi na nsiesie ni padua no se girls a woman na se ogina na so na no so atimi aboa sa so na memfa nkola pass eye new market kwantempo no so eho na Sabash Herbal Center enso ewo me pacho enei emema dodo na sexual weakness ekumu wahu muntimi mbagema moyire no abeden no anyanyam na se koba ne sanso amba ene hu amane me pacho ko eye Sabash Herbal Center ho na omomboa na efi hepatitis ya dia no so kwaji ho aduro no na enhia se kura emaw na efi te se eye infections ahodo se gonorrhea se candidiasis na dia ka ka hunyina no okwa Sabash Herbal Center betu ase edi amaw uyo bia koko etete wo anase bia yim tatim party ya dia eso wontimi ntina se wotra se wajo so koko nti mesra obomodi aso benya bi na wanom na esetimi aboa kwana kache na ese omonso omuntu ase emfama okra koko no ununum koko bitters ni bia udi betu ase okra na benya bia to tema committee 1 ese babalen eni ahodo bebre a omaji ndro bia omoton udi de hia ne so bepuso ohmei na ne no akasa 050 006 4000 050 006 4000 na woni Sabash Herbal Center enso ndi nkomo no mboa na watimi akwanim sa so na yade asedani bi let's talk educational consult order for say nei wan show basi ye umasuemu fa papa no ntimi amoma enya de sebeboa kra enti o se fa afra no bra mosumi nsia ekopum mfiansia ya ntete no ewo kwan papa so na ne humasuan so no enkonkan fra 0249069821 me pacho omo enkran hayia enkran enomo na ese okonkran a ese eye Tashinungwa Estate Mango Street omobe lejokuku se municipal assembly no enti so percent achirachirafo a echiro mado osuku mu ni ade nyina fa ko honum saso na mmenda classes no so no odo ba no ko meboa na timi akoyi ama yemfa sede ni bi ma edu Herbal clinic me pacho no so se bra na SM meters no jibino nom na se watimi agina nanso uyo ebusuani bia stroke bi so achina fanoko na se edu Herbal clinic nso ema na duro num enso ngina nanso pomano obeto atwene ofie na chira kwan a owo bafi krom ewo mankasim bafi krom eho eno wo odoko official town kwashi ahianku street eho no wo frɛ no ewo 020 1044221 020 44221 na one no enkasa saso na power specialist Herbal hospital me pacho hepatitis ekuni papa hepatitis B C na fe A obetua se krate tetete edi amam ebia eye fatty liver and so doctor catch us wonye bi and as a prostate no ayebam enyin ayekese mesre wa fibroid wonsem nyina o se bra no ntua se kidney stones nso no o ye ho adwuma pa wasanso aye dru tatahwe a eno no che se emema jirika jiri se eye for eye male vitality no no bi nansiesie wa ye Herbal mixture and afia no be boost immune system no so edi ama obenya bi ato obebi ato ndo bi na mo hwe na kira kwan a me pa acho won kran eye nkran kwabenya ACP kwantempo no so Power Hospital ewo ho sa so na takrade nso no Anaji Estate so one hantama rabang no edi animhwe na afia che se eye kumase feyase bosomtwi eye kwantempo no so eduya junction ubehu no ho frɛ 0244 544 442 0244 544 442 now no entwe nkobo na do ho fi yade ohaw ni atiti nyina emu mepa acho nyina so ni entwe ho ye ba ya de aka ato aso ede amamo
Messi menanano aguru passa abi brabro tibedu himle no na ma bremaye.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye di agro na ye sa edu mre bi kra na me ba no ti me de omo be gumi so weekend no.
Hey, mumle memre.
Hey, I don't think I'm catch you say. Ya no medi garlic capsules. Poso nyina e be sisi so kama. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well.
Medi garlic
capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Oh,
Medimosis garlic capsules improves blood circulation and enhances the body. Suitable for both men and women. Available in pharmacy stores. Contact us on 050-349-4885. Not suitable for children under 12 years, pregnant women and lactating mothers. Medimosis, who need house. This advert is FDA approved.
Imana way about Rio, but Brania Kofa Prano.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, darling.
Mommy, why didn't you come and get me?
Don't worry, I'll come and get you next time, okay?
Okay.
Na, Shahana Topia or Tabagba could bring me. Aha, Ima, Pe, shop near Wahano. Kesobo to lobby for one to be Bremen. Ima, we should have to Banchim.
Ah, madam, I don't pursue the Kufiana. When you brother or problem, man.
It's maintenance and miss you. The Wolfing Nani,
and it's an Etidia. Young common. I got a new high sense air condition. Sit the airport.
Sam.
No channel, no fault to my brother.
Mati.
My one, I quote to knock up pesos, in a washing, sales in
a so much sort of do.
Oi, me pacha one of no kasa. High sense air condition no beer ni jiho, and no beer pato. Esan say, our gold plated things, high quality copper pipes, eco-friendly gas, and a 4-in-1 filter system. High sense air condition from ano, air clean, and a sense your split, and your floor standing, your standard. And an inverter cooling system. And to say, who trending? Go high sense showroom bia. Every 18th, a copy 28th February. Ya city to say hook and you boom to high sense in there. Nina 5 years manufacturer defense warranty.
Hello, Mira.
What do you say? A free 18th, a copy 28th February. High sense for AC.
Bravo!
Wow, and you have to
High sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
I am Chinese Dr. Wei. You are welcome to Roma Traditional Chinese Clinic. here is the stroke case and the kidney matter and the spine problem. So most of the time our patients, they come here because of the traditional medicine and acupuncture and the traditional therapy. We use this the method to help the patients come out from the illness. Always we do our best for our patient. The patient also take us as friends. We want the patient to come inside with happiness and also go with happiness. That is our work.
Roman Rich Traditional Clinic was established in 2022 by Dr. Wei Young. Dr. Wei has been in the practice for over 16 years.
I have known Dr. Wei Young for over 17 years. He is compassionate, hardworking, and very professional in his dealings. His facility is well known for the way it manages strokes, heart disease, liver, kidney, and other problems.
Our services include laboratory services, X-ray, scan, and general consultation.
And management, but the brand here management with the minute Roman Veg Traditional Chinese Clinic. Now the call on Ampa one share me, I'm who told me. Ne Honsu and Hulu say, send one sign Yarwa degree, na million. It be a stroke, diabetes, hypertension, spine, liver, and a kidney problems. May come from our say, I bring Piara. Over problem Biafra sa we win. For when it's Roman Veg Traditional Chinese Clinic, one of the show I'm Wapumudin Ejina painting.
Roman Traditional Chinese Clinic, we have our special treatment for our patients. And I do believe that good emotion should be the best medicine for our health.
Na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi na kame na to na twetweme binya 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa odunu asa miracle bi wadro no just mafu no kura so di sia twemi anka me humi esisi so me humi ana esisi obeka sa dia bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bibi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na edona anka sa de nyankopon di ayi bia ho di chema ayi di enya sa mketwa ana so we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa me
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asa me gina wa me na mo ti shinya se me kwa me de ameko bia mo so much me dru da ba 6 years ni o tema di am ya ma di se ne me jaina saya le nem kumi preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture di sama me kasa yankupe no yam se ende ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me ntiache
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Yes, I own you kwaba Edmonton Muchena, Yakwaji Abwa Fon Krato, Edi Abram send ya Brenner Kono, and no sooner vegina, na yade and net no Kasiebo in answer, yade Abram, yade Kasiebo Bram, me, a queer crantama, and I fade.
Nana. Ajwa kwachwa
yade na se ama newsroom team ni nyina Elizabeth Tego na siesie ho edemine na fe MCL fo nyina nso ye do wiasa so na technicians amuso mu wo radio XYZ and Power FM so no yade mas nyankopon ya no china ye besan so ahia yakra mo